Alright, so as it's been confirmed so far, I am referred to as the Arisen. More will be brought up about that real soon. So right now I'm just gonna loot everything from people's houses. Yeah, the game is just about 10 years old.
Them beasts will burn the whole world up, way I see it. Save someone can stop them.
My first playthrough of the game, I spent close to 55 hours, and I was only level 65. Yeah, it didn't take off too well. Uh, it wasn't marketed very well at all, if at all, period. Capcom pretty much put all their eggs in other baskets, so unfortunately, the sales weren't the greatest, but this game also had a very low budget. Like, abysmally small. And what they were able to accomplish with it is amazing. As most people will say, the very beginning of the game is probably its weakest point. It really takes off later on,
I'd craft dressings for the wounded,
which
had I
also
the
doesn't really
makings.
do it much
If only I'd
favor.
known. Cuz I need a favor. Can you fetch the flowers I need from outside the village? I need more of the one you see there. And one other sort besides. The more you can find, the better.
Available quests change as you progress through the game. Additionally, you can always consult the quest section of the pause menu for your current objectives. People with red icons appear over their heads have information relevant to your priority quests. If you have several quests ongoing at the same time, you can set one as priority in the quest section in the pause menu. Doing so will make all people, places, and things relevant to the priority quest appear prominently on your mini-map. Alright, let's talk to her again.
The wounded need medicine, cousin. Pray bring the flowers for the compound quick as you can. The mixture calls for 2 types of flowers. Speak to the others for more word on that. I ask you this favor because I trust you, good fisher. I know you'll not leave these people to suffer.
Also, if I remember correctly, there are certain quests in this game that you can miss if you progress the main story too long, and some are actually timed.
I hear Benita has you picking flowers for her. Pray, just be cautious, cousin. The monsters grow bolder by night. If you must leave the village, go prepared. I do not fancy the thought of you going off on your own, but I trust in your judgment. If you come by the inn, you can always rest until the hour you wish to set out. In any case, take care. What can I do you for?
Alright,
As you
manage
will.
stored items. Withdraw. So, because I have the DLC, or the way it was released with Arisen, you have DLC items which could make you very powerful early on. I'm going to try and avoid
As you
using
will.
those,
What can I do you
understandably
for?
so,
Take care now.
until later on in the game. Alright, reclaim the roads, defeat 10 bandits, defeat 10 goblins, slay 7 mice, slay 5 rabbits. Purchase equipment and useful items from shops or wandering merchants you encounter on your travels. Don't let your cousin down. Get those flowers. I will, I will. You can restore health and stamina and advance the passage of time at any inn or resting spot. Alright, what is my current track quest? When you have accepted multiple quests at once, you may set one as priority quest. Doing so will make all people, places, and things relevant to the priority quest appear prominently on your minimap. Pawns in your party will also offer advice for the priority quest more often than the other quests in your log. Alright, that's already set as priority. Completed. Alright, and this should start. Yep.
That man you are speaking with, he's of the Pawn Legion. They come from some unknown place, just appear without a warning. They're a strange lot. Not human, quite. They look the part, sure enough, but they lack the will, the spark what drives us. They have no capacity to feel nor act alone, so they live as sellswords. Myrmidons, they're called. There's an encampment west of the village where men gather to face the dragon. I'd wager a fair number of his kind will be there as well. Why don't you take him? Might be you learn aught of why he came to you in the first place.
Before leaving, visit the store to make sure you've ample supplies.
Alright. So that little guy.
That pawn will be looking to head west to the encampment, no doubt.
That little guy who just spawned in, he's known as a pawn, as already been established. There's something very unique about them that we'll discover later on in the playthrough, but they are here to help the Arisen, essentially.
Why don't you see him there? He'll not make the trip on his own. His kind'll rot where they stand, unless a human orders them to move.
Can I open the minimap? Like, expand it outwards? I don't believe so. I can just open the main map itself. After accepting a quest, first notice the quest marker on your map. To notice by searching acquired items, yada yada yada. Quest markers will vary on time, location, and target's actions. If you've come at an impasse in one quest, why not try progressing through another? You may find the solution to your initial problem. The main map itself is very small because I don't have it, I haven't discovered much of anything. I only know the road out here to, the city. So, this is all it's shown so far. The world is actually very large.
Purchasing equipment here in Cassidus will make for a safer trip to the encampment.
What? Do you need something?
Alright.
We'll not find sunbright except by day.
And
Word is the fishmonger here is also learned in medicinal herbs.
your pawns will also tell you a lot of things. You can also set them to talk more. or to talk less. They will repeat a lot of the same dialogue. I'm not sure if other things will appear here yet. I'm just gonna look around and see.
Do you suppose this dried fish keeps
Oh,
long?
hello.
You can raise your affinity with people by giving them items or completing the quests they ask of you. Performing actions that people dislike will decrease their affinity for you.
It's a mercy so much of the village was spared. I only wish I had more to offer.
Alright, so I have 0 gold to my name. So there's not much I can really buy. Rook.
I only wish I
That's
had
gonna
more.
sell. What have I got on me? I will sell some to recover stamina, recover health. Ceramic jug. Successful pie meant for throwing, not eating. Cloud wine. A type of local spirit. Combine it with other materials to produce out of use. Bucket. Broom. Why does that say 2? Alright, check out. That should give me 200 gold. Brooms are expensive. Alright, so with 200 gold, what could I give myself? Not a whole lot. Okay, could buy myself a pair of gloves.
I
Or
only wish I had.
bracers.
You're always welcome here.
Okay.
They've wares to sell here.
Thank you, Rook. More food items I can sell back to him. Like another broom. I think Rook actually looted something from her. Okay. He stole. Hello.
Gathering ingredients, eh? You oft see those flowers growing at the roots of bigger trees. Not that I'm fain to brave the roads these days. Just see you're not injured yourself, good fisher.
Thank you.
Gathering ingredients. You oft see just...
Can I... Okay. It'll also tell you if you are stealing something. So you can pretty much loot as much as you want, provided you don't see that prompt. Another fisherman's house.
Are you certain we ought to enter someone's home unbidden?
Yes.
You
Bola.
look well, child.
Seems they trade in textiles, though I'm not certain they're open.
Up to your old mischief, Minnow. If you've time to gad about, make yourself useful. We all knew the dragon was coming. The
Damn.
faith can keep their prophecies. The dragon always comes around, sure as the seasons. You look well, child.
Alright, so they sell pretty much a lot of curatives. Interesting. And yeah, you have layered pieces of gear, so you have clothing as well as armor.
You look well, Chuck.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna sell... that'll be fine for now. Wait, holy crap, fish. Fish are for 400. Alright, yeah, I'll sell the fish. Tools, sell the pie, sell the jug. Keep the wine for now. Is ready for the quill. 356. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna sell this, because this is the old outfit. Alright, confirm. Check out. Looks good to me.
You look well. Take care, Minnow.
Alright, burn down house.
There is another room here.
Thank you. Thank you, Rook.
What's that?
And he's looting too. So yeah, the way I can control certain pawns is I can tell them or give them suggestions of what to do or what I would like. So I could tell them to focus more on looting or just leave that to me.
Ah, the village chapel.
Pray a moment. I would not ask this of anyone but you, cousin. I've news for Merin. Dark news. I fear I cannot bring myself to face him. Will you go in my stead?
Sure.
His brother is dead. It happened on the shoreways. We were fleeing the worm, and Cortez leapt before the beast's talons to shield us. I saw it. Saw him hurtling through the air. Saw him fall back to the ground. I did nothing. Just watched the poor man die. I cannot face Merin for the shame of it.
To be fair, you can't really do anything to that dragon.
But please go and tell him.
Deliver news to Marin.
A lovely chapel served by a dedicated priest, from what they say.
'Tis selfish to beg a favor in such times, I know, but there is aught I would ask your help in. Might we speak a moment? Privately?
Sure.
My thanks. 'Tis a sensitive matter. I would ask your discretion. In the wake of the dragon's coming, many of the villagers have come to offer prayers. As a novice and a newcomer, I welcome the chance to be of use, but my scriptures are missing. I have yet to commit the verses to memory. Without the text, I cannot offer up a proper prayer. The scriptures were secure in the chapel last I saw them. I do not wish to believe them stolen. If you come upon them, pray see them back to me. I would be ever in your debt.
Okay.
What I can help you with?
Hello?
'Twas me. I confess it. I took the father's book from the chapel. I tried to go back and find the book, but I
don't
was in
think I've
such a
ever done
panic
this
as I
quest.
ran.
I
I
remember
just
this.
wanted to look at it. Just curious is all.
Hey.
Forgive me. I cannot remember where I lost it. I thought to steal a glance and then return it, but the dragon came and I dropped it as I ran. Cor, what am I to say to him now? 'Twas me. I confess it. I tried to go back and find the book, but I was in such a panic as I ran. I just wanted to look at it. Just curious is all. Forgive me. I cannot remember where I lost it. I thought to steal a glance and then return it, but the dragon came and I dropped it as I ran. Cor, what am I to say to him now?
Okay. Alright, quests. Like it's not, it remains in the village. From tidings. More quests.
Where do the curing flowers grow? Have you had a look by the shore? If not now, by night, perhaps? I recall seeing some, the eve of the last full moon.
The door is closed. Oh yeah. Parkour is another big thing in the game. Brooke is going to town on those herbs. He's just up there on the ledge picking up every flower.
One could walk most of the village across the rooftops.
Alright, I have gloves I can equip now. What's your name?
Fate mocks me. I thought to run, even made a start of it. Yet here I am again.
I've seen it with my own eyes, I have. I was in the bloom of my womanhood when last a dragon came to Grancis.
Okay. Alright, so I can go up here to the right and talk to a person. I want to say the book might be on the rooftops. What's this guy want?
Gathering ingredients, eh?
Oh, it's this guy again. Okay.
What? Cortez is found? I see. Elvar has suffered in this as well. Cortez made his choice. He faced his end with valor and died a man. Elvar bears no fault in that. He has no cause to blame himself. My thanks, good Fisher. I am sorry this burden fell upon you. I shall go and put Elvar at ease.
Alright, report back to Elvar. Can I actually jump up here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so the book is a little bit in front of me. Or is that just pointing me towards the kid? Behind me. So, like, here. Aha! Alright, talk to Elvar, turn in the book. 2 birds, 1 stone. Should I give it to the kid?
Where did you find it? I'm glad it's found, but see it back to the father for me, please? Thank you.
Okay. Wanted to give him the option.
I thank you, cousin. Pray forgive the trouble my cowardice has placed upon you. Cortez did not trade his life for mine, so I could wallow in idle self-pity. I live the best I am able, for his sake.
Alright.
I am newly come, and eager to become part of this place. I wish to be of service. But now, just as others have come to rely upon me, 'tis a shameful failure on my part. I cannot think the scriptures far gone. Pray, help me look around the area.
I have them. Oh, here you go.
The scriptures! You found them! Oh, Maker be praised! I cannot thank you enough. Truly, the people of Cassidus are a good-hearted bunch. Now I can once more offer proper prayer on behalf of the village. But I have dallied long enough. There is work for me to do.
Level 2! I didn't
What
even
I can
leave.
help you with?
Yeah, what's this guy all about?
Would that the prophecy had been a bit more specific, eh?
Yeah, you're telling me. So also, the world will actually react in certain ways if you do certain quests. Like if I don't get those herbs, those people will literally die. It's also why I'm kinda trying to hurry up. I'm not sure if there is like a set time limit on it, but I know if I do too many other quests, certain other ones can interact with one another later down the line. This one in particular, I'm not 100% sure. Alright, let's go ahead and scale down. Before we go, let's see. I have this. Should be equipped. Yep. Equip these for a little bit of armor. Rook has quite a bit. I'll leave him geared up. So this is hard mode, so there is a good chance that I'm going to outright die.
To the encampment. This path should see us there.
This game has an autosave function, periodically saving your progress throughout your adventure. You can also manually save at any time you like by pressing back on the pause menu. Can I take items from them? Yes. Yes, I can. So if I wanted to, I can put all of his gear on me.
The flowers which bloom by day favor the roots of large trees.
Yes, I can also hunt wildlife, and yes, the game does have significant differences if I am out during the day versus at night. Got a small chest here. Is there a clock to tell you what time of day it is? I believe there is a way to tell. Status. I don't quite remember how to check.